Welcome to the Ontario CB Club, where the radio's home and the friendships grow. We ride the highways and the county roads, sharing stories as we go. From the crack of dawn to the late night boom, our voices travel far and wide. In the CB Club we find our tune, with every mile we're side by side. Breaker 19, come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signal strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club, it's where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy, join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride, with CB love that won't die. Breaker 19, come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signal strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club, it's where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy, join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride, the CB love that won't die. Come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Breaker 19, come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride, with CB love that won't die.
Hi everyone, let's go live on Facebook too. Give me a second. Thank you for coming. Okay, we are live. Let me get up here. Okay, guys, we are live. Good evening, everybody. Happy Halloween. It's your host Nick. This is our Friday night live net. We do this every Friday. I hope you can hear me over there. Yeah, you can hear me. So we do this every Friday. We use the Zello right here. We use the Zello app, and this is not to take you away from your radio. This is just an app so that we can communicate with all our members from all over the world, from the States, from all over Canada, and whatnot. And you get the idea. So once every Friday, for a couple of hours, we use this app. So it's your Friday night live net. It's your host Nick. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook. If you are watching from Facebook, thank you. You can only see the radios. If you are watching on YouTube, you can see the whole picture, the whole thing. Yeah, so the way we do it is we start with the check-ins first on Zello, and then we take your comments on Facebook and on YouTube. Let me refresh the page here so I can see that the stream is going on. Yeah, I can see the stream. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, and send the last notification in case if somebody missed it. And we are here. All right, let's start with the check-ins. Happy Halloween, whoever is here, whoever is not watching the game or didn't take their children out for trick or treat, hey. So so let's do this. Today is Friday, October 31st, and it's the last day of November. Sorry, October. Uh, all right, we're getting there slowly, slowly. I'm making notes with the numbers, so I'm ready. All right, let's do the check-ins, guys. Whenever you are ready, from Zello, go ahead. Let me hear you.
2 Oscar Charlie 280 Thomas, Gulf Coast, Louisiana. And I took the kids to the orphanage and gave them away.
Nice.
9 Oscar Charlie 236 Menastra, Ontario. Good evening. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Now, 3030, the White Eagle in Tennessee, check in. Happy Halloween, everybody. Two Oscar Charlie 170, Kentucky, with the wave.
9 Romeo Charlie 5711, Ryan, Strathcona County. Happy Halloween, everyone.
9 Oscar Charlie 209, Roscoe, Lindsay, Ontario.
9 Oscar Charlie 923, Mike, Seabright, Ontario. Good evening, everyone.
Okay.
Nine Oscar Charlie 156, Gary, from the town of Durham in southern Ontario.
All right. We have to wait for everybody or whoever else is here. I see 29 people on the Zello, and yeah, a couple people on. Okay, I'll take it from here, guys. I'll take it from here. Thanks so much for joining. I've got 8 people tonight. To be honest, I'm not expecting too many because of the game and because of all the nice stuff that's happening. Happy Halloween, says 21 Didi. Didi 21. That's our good friend JT from South Carolina. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. And yeah, it's nice to have you here. Let me see what is going on with the stream here. There you go. Okay. So thanks, JT. Thanks for coming in. You're number 9 on the check-ins list. Let me go into Facebook, see if everybody is here. I see some comments. Where is it? Guys, you comment on the picture. David says 181 New Brunswick, Canada. My button just fell out to turn on my screen. Cannot use Zello until I figure out how to get my password and username into Zello. You can download Zello on any device, and you can use the same username and password. It will sign you out from your previous device, and it will sign you into the new device. I hope this helps. Refresh the page so you can see the stream, so you can comment on the stream directly, not on the picture announcing that there is there is a stream going on. So let me switch my stuff here. Yeah, let's go here. And we are on the stream. Perfect. All right. Anybody else? Number 9. Yes, sir. Number 9. All right. Back to Zello, guys. Who would like to check in and say hello? Please feel free to do so. All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead. All right. I guess you are here to be entertained. Be entertained. I see 5 people watching on Facebook. Feel free to say hello, guys, so I can greet you with your name, and like we always do. Yeah, and then Mario, thanks so much for the like. Say hello, so I can check you in. Let me do a little bit of something here. All right. Okay. Anybody else, guys, from Zillow? Go ahead. Just say. All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead. All right. Let me say hello to Mario. Mario, you are number 10. Oh, what a coincidence. So Mario is 9 Oscar Charlie 510, and you're number 10 on the check-ins list. Mario from Stouffville. Thank you so much, Mario. It was very windy, and it is windy, so I didn't have a chance to put up my antenna. Maybe a little bit later when you guys get busy and start talking here. David says, nope, it won't work. Cannot turn my screen, but I can hear you. I just cannot touch the button that turns my screen on. Okay, use a plastic pin or something plastic, not metal. If the button fell off, that button pushes a button inside. So find something to. If you have an Android, tap on the screen 3 times. I use a Samsung S23, I think, at work, and when the screen locks, I just tap it 3 times and it comes back, and I swipe, and I can type in my code to get in. Mark from Buffalo. Mark is 207. Mark, you're number 11. Happy Friday to you. Happy Halloween. Mark, number 11. Mark is watching from the Facebook stream. Thanks so much. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, good evening to you. And Andre, my friend, I'll check you in number 12. Okay, number 12. Andre is watching us from Brazil on Facebook, and he sends hugs. Thank you so much. We hug you back, my friend. Thank you. You cannot see my face. If you go to YouTube, you can see my face and everything else. Let me go on the YouTube and see what is going on. Okay, what is this now? All right, let's go here. Let me check something. What's going on? All right. Okay, guys, back to you. If you have any questions, concerns, if you are new here, just introduce yourselves. All we ask is first name and location. And if you have a question, a concern, a suggestion, a comment, whatever you have, bring it. Wah, 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 wah.
Nick, I just want to say thank you for helping me getting my number the other day. Appreciate the quick response. I had some interesting callbacks this week. We got Nova Scotia, which I haven't heard in years, and heard them 3 times since I got my numbers, and I got a hold of them twice, especially that Wolfman up there. God, he was loud. I had a 30 on him. Very nice guy, very cool guy. I'm trying to think of some of the other places that I hit. Daggone it, man. I haven't been rating them down, but I promise I'm going to start rating them down. But I've made some good contacts. It's been hard. My antenna is not very high. And, but anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it very much.
VC, so Oscar Charlie, 1957. Hi, everybody. Just signing in, Nick.
Thanks, Al. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Happy Halloween. We are here every Friday. And yes, we are open for business. Sorry, I lost my train of thoughts. Mike Attack. Yes, of course, my friend. Not a problem. We are professionals. Sometimes people ask call signs. Let's say if I have 3 people asking a call sign, I will go into the list, update the list, but then I have to take snapshots like the way I do it. I take screenshots of the list to post it, and sometimes it takes time, and I don't do it right away. So, but yeah, yours was it was the time that when I updating a couple other people, and that's why you had the faster response. All right, Al, thank you so much. 1957, you're lucky number 13 tonight. Yeah, so go ahead, guys. I think somebody texted here. What happened? Let me see. I see some messages coming in. Mike D is sending pictures of the. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. Is waiting on the window, guys. Don't go close. Don't go close. All right. Anybody else would like to say hello? All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead, guys.
Oscar Charlie, pipe. Look at that.
I got you, my friend. I got you. Number 14. Thank you so much for stopping by. Who else do we have? I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm just gonna, as I talk, I go to Facebook and I look at the stream. I don't want to miss anybody. Good job, Andre. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Do I see Steve in there? I think I see Steve. Yeah, I see Steve. UDX 483. Don't forget to hit the like button. So, UDX 483 is our good friend Steve from South Carolina. Waving a hand. Yes, sir. Thank you for stopping by. All right. I don't see the chat updating on the screen really quick, but let me see what is happening here. Something is up. All right. Good stuff. All right. Anybody else, guys, would like to say hello? Oh, we got Ken. Ken is 9 Oscar Charlie 914 from Camperfield, Ontario, and says good evening to the group and everyone from 9 Oscar Charlie 914. Mobile waving every night. You're on the mobile, Ken. I don't know how you do it every Friday. I guess you're picking up somebody. Anyway, you don't have to tell me. We good. We good. All right. Anybody else would like to say hello and check in? All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead.
Well, Nick, I noticed that Reed CV Life 21 Cubs got his channel going, so I decided to come over here instead. But been on Reed's channel twice. Said hi to him, and for some reason he does not acknowledge me. So screw it. I thought I'd come over here and hang out with my CB friends. But I did talk to a guy in Oregon on the hand speaker.
Yeah, I saw the stream. I saw the stream a few minutes before I start. Yeah, I saw it. Hamsphere. Yes, 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 yes. We talked about it last time, last Friday. I have it downloaded on my phone as well, but I haven't used it in a long time. So at the beginning, I didn't want to put my original call sign. I just use a call sign because they give you a call sign, and that's only to listen. You cannot transmit without call sign. I just gave it a well. I got a call sign from them just to see what this is all about, and I went through the radios and the receivers that they have there, different people. Uh, Another good one, Matt, is RC Romeo Charlie Forbes. Okay, excuse me, Romeo Charlie Forbes, 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 RC Forbes. You can log in there with your call sign, and you can use radios remotely, remote stations. All right. Anybody else would like to check in and say hello, guys? All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead.
Dave 181. I got my phone transferred over to the other one, my new one.
All right. Did I check you in? No, I haven't checked you in. So you want me to check you in?
I guess so.
Oh, of course. So you are number 17, Dave. Thanks so much for stopping by. And we have JC. JC is watching the live stream on YouTube. Thanks, JC, for coming. You're number 18. Happy Friday. 9 Oscar Charlie 505. JC is checking in. Number 18. Thank you so much. Anybody else, guys? Go ahead. The floor is yours. What? Come again?
Nick, can we ask a question about the CB antenna right now, or?
Hold on. Someone is trying to key up. My friend, you have to press and hold with your finger, okay? You have to press and hold, say what you want to say, and then let go. Okay, try again, please. Thank you.
Yeah, 9 Oscar Charlie 505 checking in. Yeah, somebody else was trying to key up at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, my friend. Whoever is trying to key up, you have to press and hold the button on the screen. And once you say hello to us, if you have a minute, I can show you how to lock the PTT. So you touch the screen once, you say what you have to say, and then when you're done, you touch it one more time, and it lets go. So let me know. Go ahead. Okay, maybe he changed his mind. Radar, Radar, 1328, my friend. Thank you so much for coming out. Uh, Happy Friday to you. Happy Halloween, of course. That is Bill. Yes, of course. Bill, sorry. Bill 2 Oscar Charlie 2301 from Las Vegas. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, we are here, loyal to our appointment, as you would say. So yeah, we are here and we are open for business. Go ahead, guys. Check-ins are still going on. You can check in at any time, actually. So let me know. All we ask is first name and location. Just key up and say hello. Over.
That RC Forbes, Nick, how much does it cost to join?
It is free. It is free. It doesn't cost nothing. Yeah, it's free.
Kill yourself. Appreciate it.
Nick, I don't have that ground plan on that Victor 4000 because I think it's absolutely the ugliest thing I've ever saw in my life. And I'm kind of embarrassed to put it on my antenna because it's so ugly. And it was giving me a hard time, so I kind of put it off to the side there in the scrap metal. I figured I'd save it for later on, maybe another time when I had some more patience. But what do you think about talking and receiving off that? Do you think that ground plane actually helps it? I mean, I already have kind of my opinion, but I wanted to hear what you had to say and some of these other guys had to say.
Well, if you ask 100 people, you will get 100 different opinions. Let me say hello to John, JG Mopar. Thanks, John, for stopping by. Happy Halloween, happy Friday. You are number 20 on the check-ins list. Number 20. Let me do the video. Sorry, guys, 1 second.
Yeah, talking about the antenna you're talking about, yeah, some antennas are designed for certain ground planes, but yeah, I suggest having ground planes. But yeah, they can be ugly, but they'll work.
Yeah, that thing's really. I never liked them on the Antrons. I always took them off because they always brought a lot of noise in, power lines and stuff. So I always took it off and never had an issue with them. But I'm new with this Victor 4000, and I know the man that had it before my friend. He passed away, and that's how I got the antenna. He had it up a lot higher than me, and he did have the ground plane on it. But it was a catapult system, so he was able to lay it down on the ground when the wind got bad. So I'm afraid to get it up in the air because of that. I do have the catapult system, but I need to work on that, get it in the ground or something. But I just wasn't sure about that ground plane, man, if it would actually help me. I've been making some contacts, but Dan did say I should put it on there. But I just wanted to ask and see if maybe somebody had experiences with the Victor 4000 and see what they had to say. But I kind of agree with you. I don't know nothing about that antenna, and it may be in the specs. You know, like I said, I don't have any experience with it.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. I've had that same experience too, and I had a Antron 99, and I put a aftermarket kit for a ground plane, and it boosted quite a bit.
All right, let me say hello to our good friend Pete, Mr. Pete. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. We say happy Halloween here, and Mr. Pete says hello to everybody from the southern hemisphere, and he's driving, so he's gonna be on the side. He's watching us from Facebook. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so I know some people like Ari, for example. Ari, I know you're getting ready to talk. And you guys from YouTube, if you have any experience with the Vector 4000, the question was okay. So John here on the YouTube stream says that he has a Vector 4000. Um, to me, I don't know. Like for the Entro 99, the radials, I don't think they do much difference. Um, again, if you ask 100 people, you will get 100 different opinions. So anyway, I know Ari is getting ready to transmit and say that he used the radials on his Entro 99 and he didn't see any difference. So yeah, again, let's see what John has to say. John, the question was, do you need the radials or the kit with the radials on the Vector 4000? And let's see who else is gonna reply on this. All right. I guess everybody else is busy. John is saying that he also has an Entro 99. I didn't get any better performance with the ground plane kit. John, is that for the Entron or for the Vector 4000? Can you be a little more specific? Or did you buy a kit for both antennas and you tried them? Yeah, John, I'll wait for your answer. Oh yeah, and John is saying my antenna is the Stereo Vector 4000. Looks like an upside down basketball hoop. That one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. So you didn't see any difference with the ground plane. Oh, you tried the ground plane on the Entro 99. Okay, got you. Okay, so yeah, John has not tried the ground plane kit on the Vector 4000, only on the Entro 99. So I guess it differs. It depends on the location, depends on the conditions. I don't know. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it made a big difference for me because I live in a townhouse. When I had my Antron up without the ground planes, I was actually breaking through the neighbor's electronics, I guess I would say, and I was only doing maybe 80 to 90 watts. And I always make sure my stuff is tuned. So when I put ground plane kit on, it was only like a little shackle, and I had four, I'd say 5-foot radials around it, and that alleviated that problem. And I got about 2 dB gain on the receive, but DXing it didn't make a difference, but I wasn't breaking through my neighbor's stuff.
Well, what you should have done, you should have put a filter on your radio. That way, you wouldn't come across your neighbor's stuff. And they do make filters for radios.
Yeah, Roger, I've been looking at different filters. I have a whole bunch of fairy beads and all sorts of stuff.
I love it! You guys are so great!
Yeah, that didn't help. So, yeah, if I'm going to go up to close to 100 watts again, I'm going to look into a different filter system.
What kind of radio are you using that you're, is it an old tube radio or?
Oh, no. at the time when I had my Antron up, I was using a Superstar 158 EDX, and it was fine. And then I switched to a Galaxy 979, so I have variable power, and then I got my first amp with it, and that's when stuff started happening.
Yeah, copy. Over my house here, every once in a while I can turn on this radio. I'll come through my dryer. My dryer will start talking with that little buzzer speaker, and what else is talk? I think the washer. Of course, I was messing with the TV once in a while. It happened. Sometimes I can turn this old solar panel light that's across the way from me, turn it on and off when I key up. It don't work any other time except for when I key up. But otherwise than that, it's just with conditions. Sometimes it'll do it. Here lately, it has not done it, but yeah, it's kind of weird there. Also, I found with aluminum foil can work as a filter also. Now this is years ago. I had the Antron 99, 60 foot in the air. I had a Cobra 200. Man, that thing would smoke. Along with that Magnum I had, 2-3, that thing would smoke. I had it on 200 watts. My grandmother could hear me when I was on one side of the house. I'd come right to her TV. And when I was on the antenna with certain radios, the Cobra didn't do it. But I had this old junky radio, I forget what it was called. It had to be 30 years old at the time. And that thing would come over her TV all the time. I was told to take aluminum foil around the plug from the TV, the cord. The radio was not coming through her TV no more. But it was a very old TV too now. It was probably from the 80s. This was early 2000.
All right. Yeah, John is saying, because John is using the Entro 99. Sorry, Dave, if I cut you up there, if I cut you off. John says that he heard that the Entro 99 are notorious for getting into other electronics. And a friend of mine uses the Entro 99, and we compare it with the Moxon antenna. I don't know if you remember, the Moxon is a rectangular antenna. You can order it for 11 meters. You can order it for 20 meters. You can order it for 40, and so on and so forth. So we compare receiving on the Entron and receiving on the Moxon antenna, and the Antron was so loud, so noisy. It was noisy. I'm telling you, it was noisy. John says, I never got any complaints when he uses his. And speaking of complaints, imagine what happens to my neighbors when I key up with the old tube radio that I have here, and I go to 80 meters, and they can probably hear me inside the microwave. You open the microwave and you hear a because it's on sideband, right? So yeah, that's fun. Yeah, go ahead, Dave. Sorry, I cut you off. And if anybody else would like to check in, guys, just jump in at any time and say hello. All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead.
Well, I've never had any problems with my Antron, and nobody's come to me and complained. So, I guess I'm good to go.
Yeah, it depends, right? It depends.
I had one person complain about my Antron 99, and that was like when I first got started. Houses were kind of city-fied. They were real close to each other, a little alleyway. But the old lady next door, she was a real witch. I guarantee you she was flying around in her room on Halloween, so I didn't really believe her, and I didn't do anything about it. I just talked when I wanted to because I think she was full of it.
My neighbor, she works from home, and she had to knock on my door one day and say, "Yeah, I can hear you talking through my headset while I'm at work." So that's when I stopped transmitting and stopped everything and started double checking everything. So I took the Antron down, but mind you, the Antron I had was like maybe second or third hand, so that could have been a problem too. So I went and ordered a new antenna, just off Kijiji, just a cheap one. It was a 5/8 wave, and it worked fine. She didn't hear me, and problem is with that cheap antenna, it didn't even last a year. So now I have a Sigma Venom, and so far so good. Nobody hears me.
All right, let me say something. Let me say hello to our friend Dave. Dave is coming live from Ajax, Ontario. Good evening to my Oscar Charlie family. Thanks for stopping by there, Dave. All right, don't buy used base antennas because over the years it will take water in there, and the water will drip all the way down to the coil, and it might not show any SWR, but inside the Entro 99, the Entro 99, as big and heavy as it is, inside it has like a tiny little copper wire, and which it does the job, but you could have get something, an aluminum antenna. Aluminum antennas are more wide banded, so you can go above the CB band without as many SWR as with another antenna. Again, some Entro 99 might do that, right? It depends how you tune it. I always tune on channel 38. If you're using only 40 channels, you should tune on channel 20. This way, you get your channel 1 and you get your channel 40. But if you're going above the band, excuse me, above the CB band, you should tune on 38. This way, you can have all the way to 6, and then that will take you to 27,555 and above in that neighborhood. So the Entro 99 has that little copper wire, and on the bottom it has a capacitor in there. If that gets wet, or a resistor, I can't remember, I think it's a resistor. If that gets wet, you might not see any SWR, but it definitely affects the performance. Real quick, let me say hello to our good friend Lance. Lance, happy Friday, happy Halloween. Lance is watching us from Facebook. Thanks so much. And Lance is 540 from Sutton, Ontario. Thank you so much. And thank you for stopping by. All right, back to you guys.
Well, Nick, when a buddy of mine came over, he took my antenna down to put that new coax on my, I bought a new coax for my antenna. We checked everything. Everything was good to go, and we put the new coax back on the antenna and put it back up, and I was good to go.
Yeah, I just did a fast job. Mine's been, man, the last 2.5 years. I was off the air for 2.5 years there because I got so pissed off in the Irish-Scottish temper there. And I got pissed off, and I said, the hell with that damn radio. I've been doing it 30 years anyway, and I was like, it's the same crap over and over. Of course, I missed it. So I came out here one day and started showing with it. Anyway, it was one piece of coax. I had two string beams or spaghetti coax with an adapter in the middle because I had to have 50 and 50, 100 piece, and I had that adapter. Adapter stayed dry, had about 2 bags around it, roll of tape. But the coax going into the house went bad for some reason. I don't know why. I had it out there 5 years, man, and every storm there was in Kentucky, 110 mile an hour winds caught it. Didn't bother it, but finally it just wore out. But last year I got going again. in January, before that bad storm came, coax on the ground under 14 inches of snow. Never gave me a problem. Then something
Mr.
happened.
Jeff,
The
I
coax
see
on
you.
the
I see you,
tower
Mr.
went
Jeff.
bad.
1 second, I want
That
to
was
key
the
up
other
on
piece of
Zello.
coax that had the adapter going into the house there. So that went bad. And I got that Victor and put it up, and it got knocked down. I put it back up this time. It's only on the pole of the tower going up. It's not on the tower. It's just riding a pole up. And I took a truck strap and I strapped it on there and left it on there. I have gone out numerous times in the last week and a half that I've had it, but it just don't seem to be like that Antron. That Antron, I did a lot better. And I put the Antron, a lot of people look at it, you know, well, you got a junky antenna. Antron, they're a good antenna for backup and first starting off, or if you want a cheap antenna, because they will take a licking and keep on ticking in the wind. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but don't kick the Antrons though, because if you buy a new Antron, it's gonna last you 20 years, no problem. But like I was just about to. I was
Thank you,
just
Mr.
thinking
Jeff.
about what
Thank you
you
so
were
much.
saying.
I'm trying to key up on
Is
Zello so
also a
everybody
big
can hear
factor,
me.
too. There's a
Thank
local
you.
here.
Honestly, thank you.
He uses
You didn't
an
have to.
amp. He
Honestly, you
pushes
didn't
about
have to.
500, and I only hear him as an S7. He's like 30 miles away from me. So yeah, and he's using an IMAX, which is second or third hand. So who knows what's wrong with that? But if you have it brand new, yeah, there shouldn't be anything wrong with that antenna. The Antron 99 is a good antenna.
Oh, I love them. That's
They won't
mostly
let
what
me.
I've used
They
all
won't
my
let me key up. Thank
30
you so
years I've
much.
been on the radio, man. It's an Antron 99. They've always done me justice. Now, I've heard guys really knock on them and say, you know, anybody use Antron 99, they shouldn't be using the radio. Well, here, buddy, you know, I got something on my finger to tell you how I feel, you know. It's a bird. Hello. But they are a good antenna. They may be cheap, but they're a good antenna. They're good to start out with. They're good as a backup antenna. They're good as if you want a cheaper antenna and be able to talk. That's going to last you. I don't mean cheap as in junk. I mean cheap as in, you know, I'm Scottish and we like to pinch the pennies. I got a little bit of Jewish
Of
in me too,
course.
so I like pinching pennies. So
Of
all I'm
course.
saying is,
So
they're
does everybody else.
inexpensive, not cheap, but inexpensive, especially to get you going or for a backup antenna if your main one went down. They're excellent antenna. That cheap coax, man, that stuff was thinner than my pinky. It lasted 5 years, man, 5 years. So I can't do ice. We get some nasty ice storms over here in Kentucky. We went through 45 below zero wind
Just a
chill
second. Just a
with all
second.
kinds of
They,
snow on the
they,
ground. It had
they talk a lot. What can I do?
these trees were snapping out here because they had over a tenth of an inch of ice on it. That coax still lasted. Maybe I lucked out. I don't know, but like I said, 5 years I had that set up. Man, I talked in New Zealand, 8,000 miles away, and I'm 44 foot in the air, and I'm on a ridge that's 998 feet in the air. So maybe it was just luck, conditions. I don't know, but I'm not going to complain. A lot of guys will say, "Well, that's a crap setup." Several of them said, "That's junk you're running." Well, whatever, man. I made it down to New Zealand. I was happy.
Yeah,
They won't
that's
let
the
me
main
key
thing.
up.
As long as
So
you're getting
thanks so much.
You're receiving well. That's
Thanks
all
so
that
much,
counts. Doesn't
Mr.
matter how
Jeff.
it sounds like or
Thanks
looks
for
like or
for
whatever.
coming.
I made a dipole with
Happy
a
Friday
102
to
inch
you,
whip
and happy
with
Halloween.
4 foot wire stick.
Our friends talk a lot.
And
They won't.
yeah,
They
I
won't
made
let
it
me key up.
to UK, England,
What can I
UK,
do?
France, Germany,
What can I
Hungary,
do?
and just fine.
All right, guys. Maybe we should leave some gap in between transmissions, because other guys are trying to key up. Also myself, I was trying to key up. I want to say thank you to Mr. Jeff. For being so generous tonight. I want to wish him a happy Halloween and a happy Friday. and I'll check you in, Mr. Jeff, from Ottawa. I'm gonna check you in. You are number 23 on the check-ins list. A quick comment that I missed. John said, Lucky, that most stuff is digital now, and power lines are underground, so a lot less interference bleeding into neighbors' televisions, which is true. It's very true. And he also says, because John plays guitar, if you go on YouTube, you can see his channel, JG Mopar. Okay, so Junior Golf Mopar, like the Dodge Mopar. So you can go to his YouTube channel. He plays all the instruments. So you will see he makes a video. One side he's playing guitar. On the other corner of the screen, he plays another guitar, bass guitar. He plays the drums, and he makes songs like that. So I always try to watch. What was that you do on Monday? I forgot, but yeah, I watch his video. So John says that his tube guitar amplifier picks up radio frequencies really good. He heard somebody coming through the amplifier one day. So that's that with the radio amplifier. And also John says, I will never get rid of my Entro 99. And Mark, thank you for coming. Mark, happy Friday. Let me check you in here. 4275. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. You are number 24. Number 24. Yes, sir, Breaker. All right, guys, let me go on Facebook. I don't want to miss anyone's comments. Yeah, the last one was Lance. Dave, if you're still here watching, go check out the YouTube stream, because I'm streaming both on YouTube and Facebook. So go check that stream also. Happy Halloween, Mark. Thanks for coming. Yeah. So yeah, there we are. Okay, back to you guys on Zello, and remember, leave some space. Don't key up right away, because some people might try to check in or say something, add a comment about the antenna and whatnot. So let's be cautious.
Yeah, I agree with JG Mopar. I'll never get rid of my Entron neither. It's been good to me, and I'll never get rid of it.
Yeah.
Well, mine was used and probably 10, 15 years old when I got it, and it's lasted me all that time. I'll never throw it away. I gotta throw my tower down if I can find somebody to help me, and I'm gonna take that Antron off of there, and I'm gonna clean her up, get the black mold off of there, and put some fiberglass paint on her. We'll sand her down and clean her up, and I'm gonna keep her too. I got no problem with an Antron 99. Especially when it's free, whether it was 15 years old or not. It
my
still worked for
antenna.
me.
You see my antenna? My window antenna?
Yeah, I'll take a step back for other people to talk there, Nick. Yeah, I just get carried away sometimes too, and
Yeah, that's no problem. No problem.
just trying to share my experiences, anyways.
My
I'm
window
only a young
antenna.
guy.
I put an 80-meter coil there, and I
Still
can go to
learning
80
the
meters. I
trade.
can go to 40 meters,
Anyways,
20
that
meters.
makes any sense.
I use a manual antenna tuner. So let me change that back to the comments, the YouTube chat. And
Yeah, that definitely makes sense, man. And there's a lot to learn, but there's a lot of good guys. And tell you what, this place right here, this channel right here, this is a real good place right here. A lot of guys in here.
thank you.
All the guys that I've come across
Thank
are very
you.
friendly, and they'll help you with anything. This is one of the best channels I've heard on Zello, and that's not just because I'm part of it, Nick. That's honest to God. This is one of the best channels that I've been on, and I've been on Zello since 2012.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the flowers there. Thank you for the flowers. We try, we try. Um, again, we do this every Friday. I wish I was retired. I would be uh, more. I would spend more time on the radio, more live streams. More activity, making antennas and go and try antennas and whatnot. So yeah, we try our best. Anybody else, guys, would like to say hello? If you are listening, if you are new to this, we use the Zello Walkie Talkie app once every Friday to communicate with all our members in Ontario and all over the world. Um, so if you see the app, I know some of you will see the app and say, that's not radio. Yeah, I know that's not radio, but couple hours once a week, just to speak to the members and get together. All right. Yeah. Anybody else would like to check in and say hello, guys? Please feel free to do so. And yeah, go ahead. The floor is yours. We have 26 people listening. Let's see, who are they?
All right, the other guys are due slow, so I'm just gonna say this, Nick. Yeah, the amount of work you put into for this hobby and going out of your way to go to Hamfest and all the other different activities that goes on around the province. Yeah, kudos to you, man. Yeah, I'm really glad I made contact with you. Not too often you see other clubs doing that.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for that. Let me say hello. Robert is saying hello to Andre. So, Robert, uh, since you are here, I'm gonna check you in. Okay, I'll check you in. Robert is watching from the Facebook stream. If you go to YouTube, you will see my face. You can see other stuff as well. I'm showing. See, I always miss this. I always miss this video, and yeah, I always miss it. So sorry about that. Yeah, we are streaming both on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time. I know uh, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. Uh, I don't know if you're watching. Of course, you're watching on YouTube. I do all the graphics myself, and a couple hours before the live stream, I will make a new thumbnail. I will make a new um, picture for the post and whatnot. And like today's theme is Halloween, so I had to make something with pumpkins and something scary. So I do that. Yeah, and it happens all in house. Okay, we bake all our food here in house, and with a secret recipe, with grandma's recipe. Robert is saying hello to Andre. Robert is 9 Oscar Charlie 1114. I checked you in, my friend. You are number 25. Happy Friday. Happy Halloween. And thanks for stopping by. Anybody else would like to comment? If you have a concern, if you have something that you want to see change, I don't know, something that you don't like, or whatever. All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead.
Yeah, I like the Antron a lot better than I'm liking this Victor 4000. To be honest with you, it's doing all right. Maybe because I'm down too low. Maybe I just need to get it up higher or whatever. But I don't care for it. I think the Antron did a better job. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm full, but I don't know.
I think it's only conditions. It's just a coincidence. Okay, I'm gonna leave it open to you guys.
Well, the conditions haven't been very good over here. I made it to UK too. I forgot to tell you that last night. I got into southern Wales. It seems that when I'm getting up here anyway, I think I'm getting up here too late in the day. They're not very loud. They're not moving my needle. The ones that are moving my needle, they're on beams and they're not even looking at me. They're the other guy. The other night, the guy was in Texas talking in North Carolina or Dakotas. North Dakota, but I could hear him crystal clear, and I'm yelling and yelling, you know. But I was getting overseas. Couldn't talk to anybody in America, but I got overseas. I'd rather do it overseas anyway, bigger contact, but nobody in America was coming back to me.
Well, I think it's a coincidence. I think it's a coincidence. If you're trying to make contacts on 38, I've said this a few times. I'll say it one more time. If you go to busy channels, right, you hear a station, let's say from New Zealand, you can hear that station, and so does a couple other hundred radio operators will hear the same station. And guess what? When he's finishing transmitting, they will all key up to make the contact. So the strongest survives, unfortunately. Okay, the strongest survive. John says that my Vector does better than my Entro 99. I like them both, but the Vector is quieter. The Vector is quieter, and it seems to get out better. So John is using an Anytone Quad 5 N2, which you see here. I have it also up here. And the Vector 4000. He said he needs to test the Entro 99 and Vector 4000 at the same day and see what I get. John, you can get an antenna switch, okay? You can get an antenna switch. If you can get both antennas up at the same time, you can get an antenna switch, and you can switch from like from one antenna to the other. And while someone is talking, you can switch at the same time to see how the receive changes, okay? And transmitting, you can tell the guy, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let me change antenna. You change antenna, then you go another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they can tell you how they're receiving. JC says that 38 is garbage in the afternoon, and a lot of stations are starting to use 30 and up. Yeah. 38 is garbage. You have the crying baby, you have the 111, which is the same person. What else? Yeah, all kind. I don't want to say like the guy's retired. Okay, the guy's retired, and he's gonna sit in front of his radio. He's pushing 600 watts, pointing this way. We're in Canada here. I cannot talk to my locals because of him, and he's not even on 38. He's on 37, and he bleeds on 38 from Texas. Okay, so I'm giving you 3 hints. He's retired. He's pushing 600 watts, and he's in Texas, and he's on channel 37, and I'm in Toronto on 38, and he's bleeding over, and I cannot hear my locals. So good for you. You want to talk to your radio, but either lower your power a little bit or turn the antenna the other way a little bit. And why is my fault that you want to use the radio? Like, you bought the radio, you didn't buy the frequency. This is something, this is a huge topic. I don't know if you want to touch it or not. I said it. So yeah, you cannot, like, you didn't buy the frequency. Anyway, it's too much because you are in Texas. You don't expect to bother people in another state or in another country. So everybody is right at this point. JG says also, John says, I have a 3-way switch. One of these weekends I will try it. Yeah, John, if you can do that, I've seen guys doing it with a vertical and a dipole, right? So the guy is doing DX, and he will turn the switch on the dipole, and the signal will be like 7S units, and then it will turn on the vertical, and the signal will be lower, because don't forget, the dipoles are good for DX. Vertical is good for DX also, but better for local. So, yeah. JC says, and that includes 37 and 39 on my end. Yeah, yeah. And John says, there is a guy in Florida that bleeds over a bunch of channels. There you go. There you go. Tons of bleed over on AM and SSB these past few days, and they're splattering over 10 channels. There you go. So you bought a radio, you're gonna push a kilowatt, you want to use your radio, but hey, what about the other people? I don't care. I want to use my radio. I'm not allowed to. Go figure out now.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of idiots in the world, and you're right. 38 is a the Mexican midget 111111 crybaby
Yeah.
channel, and it's full of hash and trash and hate and discontent. I usually go up above 40. Not saying I don't talk on 37 or 38 or 35 or 36. When that garbage ain't going on, I'm on there. I'll work any channel. But my signals that I've been picking up been very weak. Like the one in Jamaica, I barely could hear him, but he came back to me. Very weak, barely moving my needle. I had some big ones that were using big power, and they were looking at me, and they were swinging up. Wolfman up there in Nova Scotia the other night, he gave me 30 plus. The other guy in Nova Scotia, he didn't give me very much, but he was moving my needle. All these other ones, they're not moving. They just haven't been moving my needle. So I think that wave really wasn't in my favor either. So I'm kind of waiting to see if I get better skip. Or that's why I've been coming up here at different times to see maybe I'm just getting in there at a bad time when it's dying off. But so far it hasn't been there. So maybe I just need a better wave where I can get signals. When I don't get signals in my ear, guys, I don't do very good. When I'm getting all kinds of good loud signals, 5s and 7s and 9s and 20s, I do great. On the Antron I was.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I'll say hello right there to the stations out there. Lee Ray was here, down here around Houston, Texas.
Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Happy Halloween to you. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining. It's your host, Nick. Thank you for stopping by. I'll check you in, my friend. You are number 26. Okay. If you want to come back one more time with your first name, I don't think you said your first name. So if you want to key up one more time and tell us, thank you.
Yeah, I go by Radio Q. Radio Q.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Any comments on the antenna topic that we are discussing right now? Also, John says he tried the switch with the dipole in the Entro 99. The Entro 99 got to Hawaii, and the dipole did not. So it was the opposite. And then the dipole made it to Massachusetts, and the Entro 99 did not. So it's weird. Yeah. I guess it's all about conditions. What else? JC saying, yeah, it's nice when it's civil. Yeah, if it's civil, it's civil, right? The guys on Channel 6 were bleeding up to 23 a.m. Yesterday. So, okay, yeah. JC is listening to Zello and answering here. That's fine. Good stuff, guys. Keep the conversation going. So, yeah, if you have a comment about the antenna topic, my friend, radio, go ahead.
Yeah, dipole. the dipole there, you know, it, it's, it's, it's pretty, you know, you say if you, whatever, which way you put it. To me, I like flat size, you know, and the flat size a whole lot better, you know, it's a lot quieter, you know, don't get all the hissing, stuff like that, and if the other person's flat side, you know, y'all go, you know, person go flat side, and then you just go on down the line, whoever you're talking to, you know, but, you know, like a vertical, you're saying like IMAX 2000 or like Incon 99 or whatever, ground plane, you know, vertical, you know, and you talk all around, you know, so like, I like flat side, you know, so.
Yeah, and waiting for connection. What happened? Another thing is that the dipole, and John, for you that you have a dipole, the dipole transmits on the side. So let's say if you have the wire going from north to south, the dipole will transmit better east and west. If you have the dipole east and west, it will transmit better north and south. So you have to take that under consideration as well when comparing antennas. All right, good stuff, guys. Let's keep up the conversation. If you want to check in and say hello, please feel free to do so. All we ask is first name and location, and questions, concerns, anything. Go ahead.
102, Mike Whitby.
Yes, sir, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming in. I'll check you in number 27. 27. Thanks for coming. Happy Halloween. Are you going to the Hamfest next Saturday up in Aurora, Mike?
Thinking about it. The baseball game got in the way of signing in, so here I am, though.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Game and then Halloween, and is the game over now? Because I don't watch sports. Not that there is anything wrong with sports, but these guys make millions, right? And then the guys, should I say the word? Some guys might be stoned. Some guys might have been drunk the night before and woke up and they're like, oh, what do we do now? And then they go to play and then they lose. And I'm going to sit down and fight with people and friends for these guys that make millions. I don't know. I understand if it's a Canada thing, of course. I support Canada 100%. But this regular games and stuff like that, I don't follow. I don't follow. I'm just looking at the comments. John and JC. Yeah, starting to get the AM guys on sideband now with the big amps that are not biased for SSB, and they will sound terrible. Yeah, I believe that. And John saying, I have my dipole where it is at. I get northeast corner, really good with it. Okay, yeah. Again, depends on where the dipole is looking. All right, back to you guys. Go ahead.
Okay, about the dipole, you can put like I said, you can go flat, you have to go to flat side where it's good, and if you want to talk flat side and both, you want to talk flat side or vertical, you put it in like a 45 degree angle, you know, and you can talk flat side with it, you know, talk both parts, both vertical and that's what makes it pretty
Yeah, good tip. Yes. Yeah, great idea. You can, so you can take advantage of both. The only thing you need to know don't put the ground side up. You have to know where the positive is so you can use that side up. All right, good stuff, guys. Anybody else? What do you think about? We started with the antenna. We started comparing the Vector 4000 with the Entro 99. Of course, if you ask 100 people, you will get 100 different opinions, and that's why it's called a conversation. So go ahead, please, guys.
But every one of these opinions I have seen or thoughts with everything that everybody's seen, I've seen it in all different circumstances, with bleeding into your neighbor's TV to coming through the dryer or the microwave. To where the other guy said that it helped. His ground plane, which it kind of makes sense to me too. But it's always good to get a lot of different opinions, I believe. It's like having a whole lot of eyes and a whole lot of ears. The more ears you have, the more you hear, the more eyes you got.
Yeah.
You know, the more you can see. You know, like 4 eyes, like me.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I think a lot of us are 4 eyes.
4 eyes. 4 eyes.
Actually, I got 6 eyes. I got one normal eyes. I got bifocals there, so I got 6 eyes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, good. We're on the same team.
Well, as long as we have good trifocals, then I guess we'll be all right.
Then I'll have to read my radio in Braille.
Yeah, copy.
So my antenna I run on my radio is IMAX. I got an IMAX 2000 with a 102-inch stainless steel width. Easy to sound. Not no problem.
No, these, yes, I gotta have a magnifying glass, and I haven't found one good enough yet, because I can't see the buttons on my 2995 under there. And I got a bright light on top of the other radio coming down on it, but it's just not hitting it right. I can't, it's a magnet light, and it's bright, but I can't, if I push it up too far, it gets sucked back down again. Where it's sitting at. But it looks cool.
Well, they make the, I forgot what they advertise on TV. They make these glasses, they magnify, you know, like, they make them, like, way up close, and you got, in fact, you got a light too, you know, built in, but they call them bifocal, they're not bifocal, but they might be binoculars glass, you know, like binoculars, you know, but can't take anymore, but I seen them not too long ago.
Nine Oscar Charlie 520 checking in.
Hey, Ted. Ted. Hi, Ted. Good evening. Happy Friday and happy Halloween. We are talking about antennas. So Ted has both antennas. Has tried both antennas. So Ted is more qualified to comment on the antenna Vector 4000 versus Entro 99. Our friend Mac Attack here is saying that he was getting way better with an Entron 99 back in the day, and now with the Vector 4000, he's not getting as good as he used to. And I tell him it's a coincidence, but yeah. So thanks, Ted. Thanks for coming. You are number number 28 on the check-ins list.
Right on. Thanks for checking me in there. Sorry I've been MIA. Just some family stuff going on here, so
anyway, yeah. From my experience, the Antron 99 is not even close to the Vector 4000. But anyway, I had them both up over a year, and yeah, the Vector 4000 it'd be closer in performance to my beam than the Antron. So yeah, I don't know. Definitely. So.
To my situation, hope I'm not interrupting, but my situation on both of the antennas, me, all I needed was one of them, you know, so that's the Victor 400, that's the Repco, they have an antenna made way back in the 100s, you know, so, which was I had one of those antennas, oh man, but I was living in a different location and didn't have the antenna pod, but that thing was a bleeder, man. It bleed.
Well, the biggest question I had about that Victor 4000, I do not have the ground plane on it. I do not like it. I think it's ugly. And it was giving me a real hard time. I don't have patience for stupidity. And I guess it was me being the stupid one, so I said the hell with it, and I put it up and strapped it down. It's not up very high. I don't have a mass on it. It's just the antenna. Coax about 6 inches off the ground, because you know where they plug in at under the gamma match there. But I have made good contact with it. Nova Scotia, South Wales yesterday. I made it in Ireland. But it just... I think it's the conditions, but my main thing was about that ground plane. What do you think with me running it, not having it on there? Do you think it'll make a difference?
Well, probably the antenna was designed with the ground plane, so I would go with ground plane even though it's ugly, but I don't know how high you are off the ground, or if you're in a city, or anything like that. But yeah, I would highly suggest putting the ground planes on.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, but that antenna will never work properly without that. It's not just the ground planes. That antenna was designed to work with those. It has 2 different takeoff angles, based on one being kind of inside that cone type thing, and one being outside. So it's a 3/4 wave, but it basically can work like half and quarter, I think. I don't know. There's a lot of forums about it, thoroughly discussing it. There's a lot of computer modeling on it on the internet. If you search it, it just will not work properly without that on there. So yeah, I could see why you would think it's not as good as the Antron.
You know what my suggestion is, if you building, experiment with some antennas, you can use mobile antennas, like make it a base antenna, and testing those 2, those antennas that's they're kind of pricey, but you probably want to use, something like that, pretty reasonable. It's cold facing 2 of those penetrators, super penetrators, or 10K predators, cold facing them, get your cold facer harness, and I think you put, I forgot how many, I think it's 9 feet apart or 18 feet apart, but, if you know what I'm saying, it's, stick one of those out. You don't have to have them up very high, just test them out, but try one of those.
Yeah, copy. I guess I'll have to put that under the ground plane on it then. Yeah, I'm in the dirt with that actual antenna. It's in the dirt. The bottom of the antenna is in the dirt, touching the dirt. What's that antenna, like 26 foot long? That's all I am. I have no mass with it right now. It's in the dirt. So my coax is what, 6 inches off the
This is
ground
my
where you plug
antenna.
in, because of where the gamma match is here.
The antenna
And
that
that's
I
where
use
coax
is
pretty
up
much
here.
plugging in at the bottom of the
Thank you
gamma
for
match.
coming, everybody. Thank
So
you
I have no
for
height
joining.
at all. But I'm about, my Antron's like 44 foot in the air. And I'm not that far away from it. I was kind of surprised when I got up there and looked up. So I know I'm a little short, but it's hard at an Antron. I got a 10-foot pole and then the Antron, so that's where I'm getting that 44 foot. And then with the tower there. But I have no max in the dirt right now. Because I heard they'll snap in the wind pretty easily there too. So, but I guess another 10 feet wouldn't hurt. I was watching it yesterday when the wind was blowing. It wasn't moving at all, and the Antron was moving a wee bit because it's up there a lot higher.
Yep.
So where do you got the antenna at? Where's the location at?
I'm out in the country, but I'm kind of in town, but I'm in the country. There ain't nothing around out here. Just a little town of, the county's only got 2,000 people. So I'm in town. I'm on a county line outside the city, but I can see Main Street from where I am. It's only 3 houses out, but I'm on a county. But there are houses and stuff around me. And I do have power lines out in front of the house, but I don't hear the static or nothing off of them. I got it out in the backyard up on top of the driveway there where it's the highest point of the house, and it's at 987 or 997 foot above sea level there.
Yeah, they're great performing antenna, the Vector 4000, but terribly made. Just, I had mine up, I think it made it about a year. Had it at 60 feet to the feed point, 60, and it snapped off. Got a bit of ice on it and some wind. Snapped off right at the bottom there, and I never bothered putting it back up. I could have. It's still sitting in the shed. Actually, I could fix it probably, but it's not built well at all.
Does anybody out there remember those antennas you came up with? It was like an aluminum biscuit, an antenna. I think they don't make them anymore, but maybe you find one of those good. And I tell you another good antenna is a super penetrator. That's an antenna. I used to have 2 of them when I lived in Colorado, but those are good antennas.
Yeah, I've heard some good stuff about them. And them 10K ones you were just talking about, I've heard a lot of good. I like the 10Ks the way they look too. They're kind of wild. They look sturdy too. I wouldn't want to get hit with one, that's for sure. But yeah, that's my thing about that Victor 4000, and that's why I didn't put that ground plane on there either. Sorry, I'm eating some chips there, but that ground plane, man, it just looks like it's asking for trouble. It's up there with a neon sign. Hey, wind, catch me, tear me up. It just that's why I didn't like it. But I do have that system out here that I said the word earlier and I can't think of it now. Catapult system. My friend who passed away, Marty, he was 75 years old. He had it on a catapult system, like the medieval, a long arm where you pull it back to shoot the fireball at the castle.
Yeah, Mike. Well, I'm sorry there, Mac. Yeah, Nick, when I was looking at the radios, I was looking at the mobile President Washington, the mobile, and I looked at the price. I said, man, I don't want to pay that much for a radio. Then I want to, I was on Walcott Radio, and then I saw that Anytone 55 plus for a cheaper price, and that's when I jumped on it.
Hey, Cody.
About it.
Roger. Matt, I think you're listening to the stream and then you key up You have to listen through Zello. Yeah? You have to listen through Zello because you jump in with a different topic, and I'm like, what? What is he talking about? All right, let me say hello to Cody Ben Hur, my good friend Cody. Thanks for coming up, my friend. I'll check you in on number 29. Okay, you are number 29 on the check-ins list. UDX 358. UDX 358. Happy Halloween, happy Friday, and it's a pleasure to have you here, my friend. All right, I guess the antenna topic is going good, and we can talk for hours and hours about antennas. Not a problem. If you guys have a question, concern, or if you want to say hello, all we ask is first name and location. And we are streaming live on Facebook, as you can see here. You can see my hand, and you can hear the banging. Somebody's changing a tire at this time on the driveway, and I have my windows open, and I apologize for the noise. And also, I'm streaming live on YouTube as well. So there's two streams going on. On YouTube, you can see my face. You can see I'm playing video clips from Hamfest's videos that I made. And yeah, and good stuff. Copy the 29, Mr. Cody. Thank you so much. So yeah, if you have a question, concern, or if you just want to say hello, all we ask is first name and location. Go ahead.
I got a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, behind me, I'm making my station here. It's studio party, you know. I got a mixer hooked up to one of my radios. Okay, and then I got me a processor. It's a Brutalizer Pro processor. You know, it's got the rest of the bells and all that EQ. And I got that hooked up to the mixer. And I got the Y adapter hooked up to my radio. Right. Activate my PTT pedal radio and my microphone. You know, plug my microphone in. So, my next question, I want to hook it. I know what cables that I need. I need one that plug up the microphone to the laptop, and the other one will go to the laptop. One is for my microphone, my Blue Yeti, and the other one is for the mixer. For the mixer, you know how it shows up on the TV. Like you go to your videos, audio side there, you know, mic test and all that.
Okay. Why do you want to use the mixer? Obviously to play other stuff on the radio, right?
No, I don't do that. No, I want to just sound like some of these people that come in here, like the studio. You know, you watch the videos on YouTube. Just for audio enhancement and stuff like that. Make it sound like a walk of concrete, you know. You know, it's you know, sound like a old bulldog out there, old bulldog, you know.
All right. So the best way to do this is you take an old microphone, an old stock mic, and you sacrifice it. So you take the two wires that are connected into the element, you put that into a 3.5 millimeter audio jack or the 1/4 inch, and then you plug that into a mixer, but you have to have your mixer has to have a built-in equalizer, or a way that the mixer will have the gain, so you can adjust your gain to sound louder, and then you can adjust the treble and the bass, to sound more bassier or whatnot, or the mid, but you have to use another mic. So you can use a microphone that what the singers use, connected into the mixer, and then your output audio will go into the two wires to the microphone of the radio. So far, you okay?
Oh yeah, I hear you now. Well, right now, I got it back from my technician, radio technician. He got it all hooked up, and he got it all hooked up right and stuff, and I got it back home and hooked up, and it all worked. It all worked. I just gotta get me those two cables, one that plugs into the back of that mixer. It's got that little square plug on it, so there's got like one, two, three, I don't know what you call that plug, but it's like the ones you use in the old typewriters, the old printers. But it plugs into this mixer, the other end, it's got that USB adapter that plugs into your computer to out of your computer, and so when you go talking to the microphone, like on the website called Audacity, we record your voice and listen to what you sound like on that microphone and stuff. So, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know the program. I'm using it religiously. This program has a ton of features. So you can record something and then you can play back and by changing the speed, and you can sound like a Tweety or you can sound like a robot kind of. But that won't help you. The best way to do is forget about the USB and that program. Use a microphone that the singers use into the mixer with a 1/4-inch plug, and then another plug that will go into the mic. The two wires of the element inside the mic will come out. You'll connect them into a jack, and that will go into the mixer, and then you can play around with the equalizer, and you can do highs and lows, and give it more gain, and then you will sound louder. That USB thing, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't do it. Yeah. So, yeah. Anybody else has any comments about that, guys? Oh, let me say hello to, sorry, because I'm the host here and I have to say hello to everybody, and we cannot ignore the people that join us. So, Kevin is watching us from Facebook. Kevin, you are number 30, number 30. I'm gonna check you in, my friend. Happy Friday, happy Halloween. Thank you for coming. And he says he's here. He's on Facebook. 2 Oscar Charlie 757, of course. 757 Texas. And he says, my wife fell at work and was in the ER. Sorry, I wasn't able to be on Zello tonight. Kevin, please don't mention it. Don't mention it. See, the guys are using an air gun now to tighten the wheels, the bolts, because they're changing a tire. Anyway, and I have the windows open. Kevin, sorry to hear that. I hope everything is okay. Don't worry about joining the stream. These are more important things, and we totally understand. Other people are watching the game, for example, and they're not online. It happens, right? And again, I hope everything is well. And yeah, sorry to hear that. Okay, let me see. Let me check Facebook. Sorry, let me check YouTube. Yeah, we got Cody on number 29. Okay, guys, back to you.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you with this gentleman with the mixer and all that, like, what radio are you putting this into? Because if if it's like a stock CB radio, you're probably wasting your time anyway.
This goes on any radio, Ted.
yeah, I realize that. But if you're putting that, it doesn't matter what you put out of a mixer into a stock CB radio, that audio circuit on that radio has only a certain bandwidth for audio, right? So, I mean, you can put amazing audio into it, but what you get out is not going to be all that good, probably.
Yeah, I would think it'd be better if you use a microphone with, or a desk mic with same features instead of using the mixer.
Oh yeah, I know. I watched them. They were under D1 Florida lollipop mics, and they put their little circuit board in there for bass and treble in it, or whatever you want in it. Makes it like a studio mic, like a studio mic, like a hall microphone, what they call it. But I kind of got out of line. He does those things. He knows how to. He's been doing it so long. I'm really, but yeah. You can run this stuff like I got here, into any kind of radio, stuff. I kind of live on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, you can run them into anything, but the audio you get out of a stock CB radio, if you haven't modified the audio circuit on a CB radio, I mean, even if you get like a ham radio, they'll have you'll get a lot better audio out of that than you will out of a stock audio circuit on a CB radio. Doesn't matter what you put into it; it's what comes out, right?
Oh, you guys are too fast.
I ran into my ham radio, my ICOM, so 746. So yeah, right now I just wish I had somebody not too far from me, maybe about, it could be 20 miles, but that's on, probably not in the same town, but in this town over or something. I need to see what it sounds like there on their end, and get the knobs all set up, the audio set up there, and just, kind of leave it,
Yeah, okay, yeah. If you're running into an ICOM, then you should be fine. You could probably get some pretty good audio out of that. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know about the whole USB thing with the computer. I don't know anything about that. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. Good luck to you there anyway.
Oh yeah. Well, I want to run. You can run them on. You can hook them up to hook all this stuff up to my like you can put on your phone, or you can hook it to your phone, or you can hook it up to a tablet. I thought about hooking to a tablet, that's probably what. Well, I could run it on my big TV here, my 65-inch. That would be nice. If you're out there, you can see everything going on. So, all the audio, compression, all that. Modulation stuff, but there's a site called, it's called what is the website audio system thing there? It's called B8, I think, was it B-8 or something like that?
Yeah, and evening there, Radio Skip. About that commotion on north side of 38, I think we need to get a hold of BBI and Motor Mouth Mall. Man, I tell you what, they would have on 38. That 111 guy would not have a chance at all. I'd be sitting there laughing my tail off them, because Box Builder, Idaho, and Motor Mouth Mall would key down by about 38.
Oh yeah, definitely. Where you at there, Matthew?
I'm located in Tennessee. I go by 3030 the White Eagle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I get on. I'm a sidebander, this radio here, uh, is made, they're talking on sideband, but I don't, I use, if I'm on my other radios, like my Bearcat or anything like that, I get on 28, try to be a big station.
All right, let's don't forget to leave some space in between transmission, guys, because I tried to transmit a couple of times and I couldn't because I do it too. We key up fast, so let's keep an eye on that. Oh boy, so the 746 has a speed processor in there. My Kenwood has a speed processor. Every time I use the processor, uh, it sounds louder without the processor and not as good as with the processor on. That's one thing that I wanted to say as you guys talk. The other thing I wanted to say, the 746 probably has, I think my friend has a 746, and you can record, let's say if you want to say security X, so and so standing by, you can record that and you can push the play button, and then instead of you sitting in front of the radio and repeating yourself, you play that message, and then when somebody replies, you key up normally as you would normally do. That's one thing. So the USB, I can see maybe if you want to record something, and but you can record it on the radio, and it will stay on the radio, and you can play it from there. One thing. Second thing, if you bring the as Matt said, to bring the AMers on sideband, good luck with that, because those AMers, those radios are tuned in for 100%, 120% modulation. If you put that on sideband, it will sound muffled. It will sound terrible, maybe, maybe terrible. When they're so wide banded, and you go into the SDR and you can see their signal is so wide that goes from 2 channels below and 2 channels above. Anyway, it's not easy. They have to retune the radios to come on sideband. And the last thing that I wanted to say is, no matter the most expensive HF radio that you have, if you put it on AM and you put a Cobra 29 next to it with a stock mic, the Cobra 29 will sound 10 times better on AM than your HF radio, because the HF radios are mostly made for sideband. They don't work well as you want them to work on AM. So yeah, that's another fact. If you take a normal CB radio, a Galaxy, a Cobra on AM, even with a power mic, it will sound so much better, so much better. And another thing that I wanted to say, and last thing, and then I'm gonna stop transmitting and I'll pass it on to you, is that you can, as Ted said, you can use an audio mixer and stuff like that to mix your audio and tune your audio, and then the results, you have to listen to the results, because not every radio likes a preamp mic. I have a radio, like I have a preamp mic that I've been using for a long time. It's my favorite mic. If I put it on my Ranger 2970DX, I can crank that thing all the way full, and I can crank the mic gain, and that thing will shoot skip like no tomorrow. If I take that same microphone and put it on the Cobra 200, I have to lower it at least halfway, and the mic gain halfway, so it doesn't squeal. So yeah, you can have an audio mixer, but then you have to have a way to listen to yourself, because like you have to put you don't need another guy, Radio Skip, you don't need another guy on another radio. You can hook up a set of headphones on the PA, and you can listen to yourself like that on the PA. Not PA, sorry. Yeah, does it have PA? I'm not sure. I can't remember if the but you can listen to yourself. There is a talk back or audio or something. I think the 746 has that, so that you can listen to yourself. You don't need another person to give you a report. And then you can tune the radio. And then once you do all that and you lower the mic gain so the radio doesn't squeal, you are just a little above a stock mic. So what's the point to do all that? Like for me to use a power mic on the 2970, I love it because I can crank it and I sound so loud even on AM. It doesn't do like it doesn't bother it. They love each other. So I don't know. You do all this work to connect everything, and then you have to lower it and lower it and lower it so it doesn't overmodulate and it doesn't squeal. That you are back to almost what you would have done with a stock mic. I gave you 5 topics. Let's see what you guys think.
You're right about the stock mic. That Magnum S3 I have, or I think that S9, whatever the heck it is. I can't even remember now. I've had it forever and I can't remember. 'Cause I'm old. Anyway, can't put a power mic on it. Cannot. Because you have to turn it all the way down. It'll squeal and bitch and moan and do all that. It sounds like a mean old ex-wife there. It'll give you hell. But if you put the stock mic on it, man, you'll smoke. And that's a S3, I think it is. Yeah, it's the AM one anyway. It don't have a.
See, John, see what I'm talking
And
about?
there's one other. Oh, my 2995 is actually not very good on AM. It does all right on AM, but it's from what I read, I was told that these, even though it has AM, FM sideband, it actually was made to be a sideband radio.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, I can get microphones, right? Microphones, you know. They would have to keep it on when you don't have it on the radio. But they work on any radio. They sound good on any radio. It's a static 575, or, you know, the M6, you know. And you got the Turners. Turners are good microphones. But that mic I had was that CS1, and if you find one, you don't pay your own rate for it.
Yeah. Oh.
But I do like I would rather have my power mic on 2995. I get more out of the radio than with the stock mic. I think anyway. But a lot of people say they like the stock mic better, and then there's others that say they like the my Super Sidekick, that it does kick that radio, it gets modulation out of it. But they say I got an actual bassy voice anyway, and they say that thing makes my voice even more bassier. But I crank it on the radio, and I turn about halfway, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock on the turner there. But they told me that on the AM side, that that Magnum, I sound better than my base station with Francis Whip. With the magnets on the pickup truck sounds better than 2995, which aggravates me because you know that Antron was 44 foot in the air, and I'd rather be inside the house on the bass. They said I sound all right on the bass. Don't get me wrong, but they said I sound a lot better on the Magnum there.
I hear you. Yeah. Very easily. Yeah. Yeah, there was yeah, they take all kinds. You know, so I know speakers like if the CD is continued by buy this, buy that, stuff like that. So yeah, to me, I like the older radio with me. I got some old radios here, I got here, so I got one of them. Try to get it fixed and got like I do want for them or get it fixed. So I'm gonna send it to that guy up here and his he goes by Mr. X, Mr. X, TV shop. You know, heard of him. And he's been in business for a long time. I even talked to him on the phone. So
Yeah, let me say something about the D104s. Apparently, the element over the years, the air, the oxygen. Don't quote me on that. I think I'm correct. I'm trying to remember the conversation that I had with my buddy. The D104 with the air and the oxygen in the room and whatnot. The element, something happens to the element. So the older the D104, it won't sound as good. But don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%. But that's what the word on the street is, and that's what the rumors are about the D104.
well, on your car, they're a static mic, but I think it's M6, static M6 or 3. The element out of that, you put that in place of that one, the one that's in that D104, man, I heard that one. That one would make that D104 talk, man. It'll make it sound good.
Yeah.
I always like the D104s the way they look. They get that old school look from 20s or something there, but daggone it, man, I've had many of them, and 3 or 4 of them anyway. I got rid of them, man. I never have any luck with them. They all squeal on me, every daggone one of them. But I guess they were all easy fixed once I got, sell them off or whatever, or swap or whatever. Oh, it was just a loose wire, or it was this, or it was that, or it was down in the cord. So I stay away from them. And this, I had one that a friend of mine, he, years and years ago when I was living down in Jersey, he, when I left, he gave it to me as a, as a present. And he hand built that whole thing inside of it, rewired that for me. And it got stolen, of course, but of course I still had that one. But all the rest of them, like I said, I had issues with them.
Oh yeah, I got about one, two. I got about 3 of them. The one sitting on top of the table here, you were like, it's all gold plated, not real gold, but gold plated. It's one of those gold needles. It's got a particular thing, gold needle on the back of it, bottom of it. And it's got that little lever action thing, handle. Pull forward or sideways and
Excuse me.
It's got a good mic cord on it, man. DVD mic cord, cool, it's real nice. So.
Yeah, they're great mics. I have a friend. I don't know if you watched the video with the Duck Radio collection. He's a good friend of mine, and he's here in Toronto. He has now 6 of them, which he rebuilt himself. He has parts to make another 5. So nice and shiny, beautiful radios. And he has the collection, the D104 collection, from the blue, the golden, the the DAC D104, the black one, all kinds. He has like all the models, from the ones without with only the mic on the bottom, the push button, the bar, to ones with the sidebar, and the list goes on. And I made a video about that. I don't know. You're not on YouTube. I can play that video, or you can go watch it on my channel there. But yeah, they're very nice, man. They're very nice. Me personally, I love them all. I don't have the space. I'm jealous of all of you with your Vector 4000s and with your whatever you're using there. Except Entro 99. I don't like Entro 99 because I saw how it looks inside, right? So don't get me wrong. It's just a little tiny copper wire, and the rest is all. Oh, and the guys, they didn't even bother to put foam inside, like between the plexiglass and the copper wire. They didn't bother to put a piece of foam, so when you shake the antenna, it doesn't make noise. Instead of doing that, they put a sticker. They put a sticker on the bottom of the Entro 99, a yellow sticker that says if you shake the antenna, it will make noise. So it says some parts inside might make noise when you shake the antenna. Seriously, guys, you don't have to put a big piece of foam, just a ring, a couple of rings, a 1/4-inch rings, every like 3 feet or every 2 feet, so that wire doesn't shake doesn't make noise when you shake the antenna. Anyway, all right, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock, so we are 2 hours already on the live stream. You're watching my face now on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Happy Halloween, happy Friday. Thank you for choosing us for your Friday night entertainment. And yep, we're doing okay. So I got 5 people watching on YouTube. Oh, sorry, on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. And another 8 watching on the YouTube. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. So yeah, and also I keep advertising that I'm giving away Quansheng Radio, a UV5R. That's coming. That's coming shortly, because I was giving this radio away. If you guys subscribe, so I can reach 2,000 subscribers, and you guys went above and beyond, and now I have 2,300 subscribers. So thank you for that. And I'll be giving the radio. I'm gonna post all the information so you can see. You have to comment or put your name into that post, and then I'll pick all the names, and then I'm gonna make a draw of the lucky subscriber. So thanks for that, and I'm gonna pass it on to you guys on Zello. If you want to say hi, if you want to introduce yourself, all we ask is first name and location. It doesn't matter if you're a ham operator. Some of us are licensed operators here. We like the freedom here. There is a little bit more freedom, to me at least. But it's not a taboo. So if you're a ham operator, it's not a taboo to say hi to us, okay? Because we are CBRs, all right? So yeah, back to you guys on Zello. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to say good night to everybody, everyone in the morning. So thanks talking to everybody out there. I'll try to get out here more often a little bit there. I'm not too tired. I have a good one out there. Take care.
God bless you, and it's good for you to come and say hello, and I'm glad you did there, and God bless Texas there. I have a famous ancestor that was from Texas there. He was a Texas Ranger way back in the day there. He was one of the founding settlers of Corporate Christie. But anyway, God bless and to you and your family. 73, my friend.
All right. talk about that orange thing, I got one sitting right over here. I just put a new antenna on it, bigger antenna, but I have to take it out to my technician and figure out how to program it there, you know. So, might use that thing to just be a program. So, alright, well, y'all have a good one and take care. Be later.
73s, everyone. Thanks for the check-in and thanks for the chat. We're clear.
All right.
God bless to you too there, buddy. Good hearing you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Radio Skip. Mine has the spectrum analyzer. All right. It has the spectrum analyzer. I have updated the firmware. Plus, it can transmit anywhere. It has the spectrum analyzer, the Exzoomer version. Exzoomer, it's called. All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody. David, I think it was, yeah, David and Radio Skip. Thanks so much for joining and for being here. And we'll see you on the next one, next Friday. If you want to come during the day, this channel here on Zello is always, there's always people here to talk to. If you want to try a radio, if you want to shoot the, you know what, just come here. There's always somebody to talk to. Okay, thanks, guys.
What do you mean, shoot the duck?
Wah, 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 wah. You know exactly what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. So yes, let me fix something here because I don't like why it's doing that. Yeah. So who else is left here, guys? I know you are loyal to our net and you like to be here and listen while doing other things. Some of you, we put you to sleep and you already fall asleep. Some of you like to cook, right? And you listen to us while you cook. Some of you like to chop wood while in the barn, right? You chop wood while listening to us. Thank you for that. You know, it means a lot when you chop wood to listen to us. So yeah. Let's see who else is left here.
I want to be with the one that's listening and the fat boys that eat, you know.
Speaking of fat boys, Mike 102 is selling a fat boy. And yeah, that thing is a beast. I don't know, Mike, if you're here, if you haven't fallen asleep yet. So yeah, Mike is here in Oshawa area, here in Toronto area. So he's selling a fat boy, and every time I see him on the Hamfest and I see that fat boy, I dream of burgers, which I go and eat after. But yeah, that thing is a beast. I wish I can buy it, and I wish I can use it. But with my little ringy-dingy window antenna, it's gonna probably melt the antenna or whatever is inside it. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, anybody else would like to say hello and you know, see who's here? Let's do a round two, check in. Let's see who's here. Let me hear you guys. Let's go. John is still here. Thanks, John. Somebody commented. Okay, I see only 22 people. Before we used to be 29, 27. So I think the key players These are all the buggers, right? Sandbagging or something. How do you call it? Reading the mail. Yeah, I'll be reading the mail on the side. Click, click. So, so the key players left. It's only me and Mac Attack, and maybe Ted. All the other key players have left us. So let's see if no one else is here. Maybe we should call it a night. The stream, not the channel. We're gonna shut down the stream, but the channel will be here. There is always people to talk to at any time. So yeah, let me see who is left and who is not here. I saw John. John is watching on YouTube. Thanks, John. This is the Iroquois. This is the Iroquois because I posted a video about a review that I made on a Colt Black Shadow bass, and I just watched on the video here the Iroquois, which is the same radio, different color, and it's the Canadian version. Okay, so the Colt Black Shadow was sold in the States, and the Iroquois was sold here in Canada. And we have one of those radios too. Maybe I should make a video about that too. Anyway, enough said. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I got a Quanchang over here where Nick. Mine is very basic. I don't have none of that fancy stuff in there. I don't even have names of channels. I just I got frequencies. That's it. I did have all that naming of channels and stuff, but that the head on it where you hook up and it puts a chirp. I don't like that chirp. Somebody needs to go and update and keep it updated, and it puts a lot of junk on there and a lot of junk on my radio, so I just wait it out and put my own frequencies in there, put out chirp. Like
Bye, JC.
My handbags over
Bye,
here,
have a good night.
Very nice people. Actually, why I want to get my tech is they're nice guys over there. They're CBers too. They talk on CB during DX. They're cool guys. Yeah, I have that and the sheriff, fire department here, several 2-meter channels, and of course my buddy's GMRS channel with the tones in it, and then I have a bunch of the other GMRS wide open. The back doors open and no tones in them, so when conditions are right, I hear several other, one or two out of West Virginia coming through and stuff like that. But they are fantastic radio, especially if you got a good whip antenna on them, and they do talk.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so it looks like it's me and you. Me and you left the last of the Mohicans. We are the last two. Yeah, so who else? Let me see here what is going on. Yeah. So nobody, somebody mentioned about the game, but nobody told us if they lost or if they won. And I'm too lazy to check it out now. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. Mac Attack, you and me left. Everybody else is doing something else, either cooking or chopping wood, or grinding that piece of metal where they just finished welding it. You have to tap it. That hammer that it's a little pointy. You have to tap the welding for all the loose stuff to go away. See how I know these things? And then you have to grind it to make it smooth. So when you use that grinder, obviously you cannot hear what we say, but it's good to be with you, while you are welding there and grinding and all that other good stuff and chopping wood and cooking. I hope the food turned out good and you can enjoy. It's late, so don't eat too much. You have to eat light. See, we are the only channel here on YouTube that we care about your diet. Hey, my friend William. Let me see. William, I'm just keeping busy. I'm just keeping busy so we don't have dead air because it's only a couple people left. So, our good friend William, happy Friday. Happy Halloween to you, my friend. I'll check you in on the check-ins list. You are number 31, okay? Number 31. Bonjour and hello to everybody, and hello back to you. You are number 31 on the check-ins list. Thank you for choosing us for your Friday night entertainment. And let's see who's left on Zello. Let me see you guys. Let me hear you. Actually, I cannot see you, but yeah, let me hear you.
Well, the Chiefs were losing 3-1 at the bottom of the 8th. Last time I checked, I just got off from work. And I was checking up to see where my new antenna is, and it's in California right now, on its way.
All right, good stuff.
Cool beans on a new antenna. This is 2 Oscar Charlie 170 Kentucky. Here, Mr. Dick. Still here with you guys. My favorite place to hang out on Friday nights.
Yep. Thank you for that.
Yeah, probably back to 4,000. And it's honestly, check on the front, put it up in this Canadian weather. Hey, Madison's not snowing, it should be okay, but it's freaking wet out there right now. I'll see. We'll have to wait until the spring. But, yeah. I'm hearing some voices here on 3 at 5 as well.
So,
What did you say you bought for antenna? Did you say a Victor 4000?
that's what he said. I was going to ask the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Dang on it. See there, Nick, he must have heard us. Or knew we were going to be talking about them Victor 4000s there. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, bud. I put mine up. I'm doing fairly well on them. Made it over to South Wales, and I don't run a lot of power. About 150 watts. What comes out of the 2995 DX there, but Nova Scotia 2 times, and I know I made it on it up in Canada there, and I can't. Nova Scotia was 1 and 2 times. And there was another place, and I can't remember now. All day gone, but yeah, I made it over a couple places. I don't like the ground playing on there, but that's what we were talking about earlier. If I needed that, and one of the guys says, yes, you do need to have that on there. And then we were talking about, I didn't want to go real high with it either. So I think I'll go another 10 foot with it, and that should put me right at the 36 mark foot. So I'll be happy with that. And but you know, it's new. I'm still trying to figure it out and see if I like it. But I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay, up too fast.
Yeah,
took it from me. Emmanuel, sorry I didn't see you there.
And I got this over the cereal venom, or Sigma venom, that's all whatever. Except we had a bad ice storm a couple of months ago, and there's so much ice on that venom, the blast came into the house, the antenna literally bent over the roof, and because of the ice melted, the antenna's still up there. It's still in one piece, but it's like a freaking banana now. It still works. It gets out, but I don't like the joints are strained to the point where I can see water getting in this winter, so I've been looking at my son, Joe Gorn, looking at the hillbilly, which can do horizontal and vertical. And then I just took this for the hell of it, I checked the cereal website, and the back there proposing on sale. So I got that, including shipping, up here to Canada for $200. So I don't think I could beat that price anytime again.
Oh wow.
Yeah, copy. I was laughing when you said it's been like a freaking banana. God, that was funny the way you said that. But yeah, coffee. Yeah, that's a good price there. Definitely a good price there. But yeah, I hope you it don't get bent like a freaking banana on you again, and I think you'll do well with it. But like I said, I learned a lot from this channel. That's why I like being here. I like talking to you guys too. But yeah, hopefully you do well with it.
Ah, I had my finger. Sorry, Mike Attack. I'm so sorry. I had my finger close to the screen, and I wasn't looking. I was ready to key up because you guys keyed up too fast, and I lost you there at some point. I'm so sorry I keyed up on you. Let me say hello to Emmanuel because Emmanuel, I'm so sorry I didn't see your comment. I thought it was John talking to the guys here because John has been with us since the beginning. Thank you so much, Manuel, for coming in. I hope you're not chopping wood or anything, but it's good to have you here from Niagara Falls. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Happy Halloween. I'm just writing. That's why I don't talk fast. William says, our local high school just finished an undefeated season. Very nice. Good stuff. Cody says, is asking, did you see any goblins tonight? No, because I'm doing the live stream. So I had to choose between you guys, my favorite guys, over the goblins. So I can hear them earlier. Now it's late. It's like 11:26. So all the kids are inside and whatnot. And you guys are talking about sports. They have a bye, then the state 8A playoffs, and the ground play. William says the ground plane kit gives it a good lobe, and it gives you a lower Fresnel, better for the X. So see, if you ask 100 people, you will get 100 different opinions. Some people, William, they like the radials, like the ground plane kit, and some people don't. Like for example, I know somebody that I was expecting for him to say something, but he didn't. I guess he's occupied watching the game there because he tried the ground plane kit on an Entro 99, and he didn't see any difference, right? So I guess there are there for a reason, right? There are there for a reason, but all depends on your setup. Like if your antenna is tuned properly and high up on the ground, I don't know. It's you know it's I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. If they sell it now, oh wait, this might be a trick also because some companies what they do, some dealers, the antenna comes with radials. They will take the radials out of the box and sell them separately. That's another thing that some companies will do, right? So again, every situation is different. Cody says, "Well, were you treating them?" Well, I'm on the third floor. Nobody rang my bell. We have one of the neighbors here in the building that sits in front of the yard there, and whoever passes by gives them treats and stuff. So that's that. Let me check Facebook. I don't want to miss any comments from you guys. I want to, yeah. All right, so we're good. Okay, back to you guys. Go ahead, Chris. I was gonna ask you the same thing. Did you just said that you bought a Vector 4000? Good for you. Good for you. I'm so jealous.
Think you like it?
Yeah, and like you're saying about the radials, people don't take into account that when they design these antennas, the ones without the radials, they're designed to work without the radials, and the radiation pattern is
Yes.
It's not bidirectional, but
thank you.
anyone that uses an antenna analyzer you can see that the radiation pattern on it. And once with the radios change the direction of the RF emissions. So you can have different angles bounced going off your antenna. So if you're texting, you make a difference. If it's just local, you won't really see anything. That's my take on it. But yeah, I bought it from Serial down in the States, and the $212 is the actual price, including shipping up here to Canada. So it's not a bad price. You check it on Amazon, it's almost $600. So like, no. But yeah, and then again, it comes down to the coax you're using as well. I'm only using the Lamar 400, which is heavy, it's stiff, but there's not much loss of it.
Yes, good point. Good point, Chris. Good point. Some antennas are designed without radials, and the radials are optional, and some of them are designed with the radials, and you have to buy the antenna like that. And also, Cody mentioned that Mike, UDX290, another YouTube friend, he claims that ground planes on 11 meters are only good for cooking worms in the ground. So go figure. Hey, go figure. All right, back to you.
Yeah, I've got my two antennas on a switch. I can switch between the two of them. But I found that when I use the antenna with the radios, I get contacts a lot faster and a lot better than I do on the one without the radios. Or maybe it's just me, but that's what I found. And I was initially buying the beam, the guy that posted it here on the Oscar Charlie base last week. And messaged him on Saturday morning. Then I texted him that afternoon, and as you know, I don't drive, so I had to get a ride arranged. So the guy's waiting for me to confirm a time on Sunday, and 7 p.m. Like, I haven't got a time yet. So my wife wasn't willing to wait around, and like, I was holding in hold, so I thought, okay, I'll just let it go, and that's when I started looking at better antennas then. And of course, the guy texted at 9:30 that night, and was like, I'm sorry, boy, but you didn't check me all day. Yeah, it is what it is. But it should be too hard for him to sell a beam, I don't know. That's it.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Who else? Who else is left? Who else is left?
What did the other guy say about the radios and worms there? I didn't catch that. I just caught the worm thing there. I got distracted for a minute.
Yeah, I can read Cody's comment again. That's not a problem. He says that we have a YouTube friend. His name is Mike, UDX290 Wagon Master. You've probably seen his channel. He claims that the ground plane kit on an antenna on 11 meters are only good for cooking worms in the ground, meaning that they're not good. So, yeah, I'm going to stick to what Chris said earlier. Some antennas are designed to work with radials and ground plane kit, and some don't. And I don't know, like, for example, the Entro 99, it comes without a ground plane kit, but they sell it extra. So who will like to use one? I don't understand. Anyway, so again, people have different opinions, right? Different opinions, different... for example, some people like the blondes, some people like the brunettes. You know, it's a preference, right?
Heck, I like them all. That's such the cooking the worms. That's pretty funny there. I will definitely give them that. And yeah, I think he's right there. Some of them are, you know, made for them. Some of them aren't, you know, and I don't have the capability of actually testing them myself over here. With,
yeah, I agree, Cody. I agree.
Meter and a couple old radios, and my newest radio is $29.95, and that old The other newest radio is that old Magnum out there. I got in 2008, July 4th.
No, that's right.
2008.
He's right, Cody.
At the
He's right.
Triple T truck stop in Tucson, Arizona. But otherwise than that,
He's right.
I haven't bought a radio since I got this one here, the 2995 in 2014. But it's a 2009 model. That's my friends that passed away there, and they gave the wife some money there to help take care of the funeral expenses there. But I do think Chris has got a point there.
Yeah, and also Cody is correcting me. Well, he explained it a little bit better, and I totally agree with that. That what Mike was talking about was the extra current reflects back to the ground. So yeah, that's a good point. So again, different opinions, different conditions, different situations. So every day the conditions change. So testing, comparing an antenna, one day might operate better, and another day might not perform as good as the other day. But that's all conditions. I'm gonna say all conditions. It's all about the conditions. Chris, I don't know if you're still here. He just came back from work. Probably have to change and get some rest. So I don't know if you want to add anything, Chris, to that. Go ahead. Somebody's sending messages up here, and I forgot about those messages. Here. All right, okay, I guess Chris is not here. All right, my friends, it is now 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We are 2 hours and a half on the live stream. Let me show my face here. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Here I am. Okay, so the time is now 11:36 p.m. We made it 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. I see 5 people watching on Facebook. Guys, if you didn't fall asleep, or if you're done grinding that welding or chopping wood, and you clean up all the dust and everything, and you put all that wood in place, because you have to get ready for winter. I totally understand that, right? Winter is coming. So if you want to comment on the chat here on Facebook and say hello, and whoever else is on YouTube. Cody commented again, maybe Mike was meaning radials and not ground planes, because that makes more sense to me. Yeah. Anyway, we can never win. People have different opinions, and 3 people requested to participate. My apologies. I'm gonna let you in, guys. Sorry, guys, if you are on YouTube, sorry, if you are on Facebook and you want to join the group is public. Anybody can join. But when you post radios for sale, please don't forget to mention the location, right? Don't forget to mention the location. That's a nice Cobra with a frequency counter on the bottom, extra. But my friend Jay, you didn't say your location. So if I click on your profile and I don't see a location where you at and where you're from, okay, you are from here. Okay, so you're from Ontario. So I'll allow the post, but don't forget, guys, you need to give a location. Okay, it's part of the rules, because there's been instances that people were selling radios. The gentleman will send the money, and the guy will reply with, "Oh, my mother was sick, I couldn't send you the radio." And then kind of disappearing, and that's not nice. So we have to make sure that everybody here is legit. All right, let me click on the profile. I mean, on the ad. I don't see a price. Okay, give me 2 seconds. All right, so let's see. All right, guys, I think we're gonna call it a night. Okay, 2.5 hours. Thank you so much for being here. It's your host, Nick. You can see me on the. Thanks, Cody. Thanks so much. Rusty. Oh, Rusty. Hold on, guys. Hold on just a minute. Rusty, you've been here the whole time, and you have been here the whole time, and you don't say nothing. I could have greeted you earlier. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Let me see here because I'm looking at. Okay, good. Let me check you in at least. Let me check you in. Rusty won South Africa. Wow, unreal. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. It's Halloween night tonight here, and we say Happy Halloween. Rusty won South Africa. Wow, very cool to have you here. If you have a radio, maybe one day when there is conditions, maybe we can make a contact on the air. 44 Division Zulu Bravo 006. Very nice. Very nice, my friend Rusty. Thanks so much. Very informative. Yeah, we try. We try. At least I like to share anything I know. If I know the answer, I will open my mouth. If I don't know the answer, I'm gonna zip it. Also, William says Wilmington, North Carolina. Wow. Okay, William, let me make a note of that so I can remember next time. North Carolina. Very nice. Very nice to have you here, all of you. Good numbers to all 3s and 8s and 77s to the 44s. Thanks, William. Thank you so much. Yeah, 73. So yeah, we've been live for 2.5 hours, right? So it's I mean, I can stay a little longer if you want to comment and say something. If you have a topic to discuss, or even how was your day, you can join the conversation like this. So yeah, good stuff. Let me see, besides Mac Attack, who else is left on Zello? Oh, wow, I'm keying up for 6 minutes now. Wow, I talk a lot. I have to keep the people entertained, you know what I mean? So anybody else left besides Mac Attack on Zello here? Please feel free, the floor is yours. We have time there. Okay, no answer. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, I see 5 people. Yeah, guys on Facebook. I hate to leave you. I don't want to leave you, and you guys on YouTube. But it's been 2.5 hours. We're getting kind of hungry. I don't think it's a good sight to see me eating right now. And usually at night I eat light, maybe a couple ham sandwiches. Light stuff. So yeah, let me see. I just don't want to miss any of your comments. Very nice. Okay, so. Oh, Cody says, Rusty, I have a good friend here in North Texas from South Africa. There's actually a large South African community here. Wow, cool. Cool stuff. We probably have in Canada too. We probably have uh, people in Canada as well from South Africa. All right, the floor is yours, guys, on Zello. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I lost you there for a couple minutes. My Wi-Fi cracked out, so I came to data there. I
Yes,
heard you
Cody.
were over on the Facebook there, but the Zello crapped out. I don't understand why I can hear you on Facebook and not Zello. With Zello, that's weird. But anyway, I'm back on the Zello side.
Yeah, the Zello should pay me money because I advertise it so much, and I'm just joking. Yeah, it does that to me too. Sometimes it will kick me out, it will disconnect me, and then I see the thing spinning saying, "Oh, reconnecting, reconnecting." So that happens um, sometimes. Cody saying good night. Thank you, Cody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. William says it's almost midnight snack time here as well. There you go. Midnight snack time. So if you guys don't have anything else, going once, going twice. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't have anything else, uh, maybe we should call it a night. I don't know. Comment below so I can see what are you up to and what you guys wanna to talk about. William said we just had folks move here to Riley from South Africa a few months back. Wow, good stuff. All right, so comment below. Would you like to talk about? And then if not, we should call it a night. All right.
Hey, God, you mentioned snacks. Forgotten about mine.
Yeah, there you go. Come on, Chris. How can you forget your midnight snack? Mine is not a snack. Usually it could be tea with peanut butter and honey, even though I'm not supposed to have honey because of the blood sugar levels, whatnot. Sometimes it could be a double mortadella sandwich or ham sandwich. But overall, it's light, it's just a light snack. That's why they call it snack.
Yeah, well, you gave me a snack time, but when you're a fat boy there, I don't know, snacks get a little bit more than snacks. It gets to be like the munchies and you read the refrigerator.
Well, check this out, Mac Attack. I have a good one for you. How about Snack Attack? It's that time now.
Yeah, copy on that. On the snack attack here.
Yep, it's time for the Snack Attack. All right. Let me look at your comments. I don't want to.
I think you did pretty good, even though we didn't have a lot of people tonight. Still,
you're welcome,
yeah,
William.
almost,
Thank you so much.
Almost midnight, only 10,
enjoy
the
the weekend. Have a great weekend. Thank you for stopping
well
by.
with what you had there tonight. You did very well.
I did very well without a snack. Imagine if I had a snack in between. Yeah. All right. William says good night to all. I really enjoyed it. He says thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here, guys. So, yeah. So 5 and 4. Okay, 4 people here, 5 people there. When you see me looking up, because I have my camera on right now, and you guys can see my face on YouTube. You see me looking up. I'm not waiting to rain money. I'm just looking. I have a big monitor up there. It's 49 inch, maybe 45 inch, big monitor that I cannot put here. So I put it up there on the top of the shelving here. And if you see me looking up, I'm not looking to for money to come down. It's I'm looking at my monitor here for what I was gonna play next. So yeah, just to just to clarify that. Okay. All right. Snack attack is coming. Time for snack. Let's go.
Hey, off here and go get a snack. But I want to say goodnight to everybody and thank you again, Nick, for being the hostess with the mostest and doing a well job there as
Mr.
always, my
Pete,
friend.
thank you. Thank you,
And
Mr. Pete.
to the other
73.
guys out there on and on YouTube and what was the other one there? And the rest of the guys might be on Zello here and on Facebook. Yeah, that's the ticket. Good night in 73s. Snack Attack, better known as Mac Attack, better known as Unit or 2 Oscar Charlie 170 Kentucky is going to get on out of here. We'll talk at you guys later and God bless.
All right, good stuff. Thanks for coming. Mr. Pete saying hello also. See you all from the deep South Australia. Sending 73s. Well, thank you so much. 73s to you, sir. It's a pleasure to have you. And let me see who else is left on YouTube. I don't want to miss anyone's comments. I don't want people to think that we're ignoring them. 3 watching. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. 73. Enjoy the weekend coming up. And next Saturday, there is a ham fest here in Aurora, Ontario. And of course, I'm going to be there bright and early so that I can make a video. All right. Thank you so much, guys. 73. Photo on Zello. What? Who sent a photo on Zello? Somebody is saying, is sending scary stuff. That's Chris. Did I miss a photo on Zello? Oh, that's the radio. Yes. Mike Attack, I'm so sorry. There's your radio right here with the beautiful LED type. No, it's just the handles there. You see the radio, guys? You see the radio? The 2995. Let me zoom in. Beautiful. Beautiful bass radio. So thanks for posting there, Mike Attack. I'm so sorry. I didn't see that, but I have many things going on at the same time. Yeah, so that's a nice picture. Thanks, Mr. Pete, for pointing that out. What else? Oh, and Mr. Pete put a picture of his antenna. What? Oh, it's or to see the daylight, because over here is we have nighttime. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks again, 73. Have a great weekend. It's your host, Nick. Our Friday Night Live Net is officially over. If you are on Zello, there's always people to talk to at any time when you come in on the channel. The channel is called the Ontario CB Club. All right. So thanks so much. Thank you for being here with me. I'm gonna say 73, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, guys. Thank you so much.